Alright, so we're back playing some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And so, we have interesting things happen. It is December, it's testing season. I just got done with all of my tests. And surprisingly, it did not fail the one class I thought I was going to fail. So this class had this participation grade in it, where you have to like talk a certain amount in each class. I'm like, I don't want to do that, so I don't. And so this goes on for like the entire year. You gotta like earn those points, she said. But nah, we don't do that. Don't talk in class. Especially not about some like what, I don't think it was a real topic. It was like music history or something. There isn't really much to discuss there. So we're just in this class, just talking about whatever random thing she comes up with for the day and how it connects to music. I'm just there, like, it doesn't make sense. Why would we need to talk about it? You're literally lecturing us the entire time anyway. So at the end of the class, instead of a final test, because it's all about you doing stuff in the class apparently, we had to do a final project. And so what we could pick what we wanted to do for this final project. And so what I did for the final project is I just did literally whatever I wanted to do. It's like there wasn't much to it. I didn't put too much work into it. Just kind of, you know, did something. So I turned this in. I'm like, yes, this is the greatest work I have ever done in my life. So I turn it in, and I get the grade back, and it's 100% perfect score. Which is not only surprising, it's almost like she didn't grade it at all. She was just like, nah, we're done here. You turned it in, good job. Still ended up getting an 80% in the class somehow, even though I should have gotten a lot of points off for not discussing as she would have liked. But whatever. Also, I was in like this math class, and so we were repeating subjects again, as you usually do in like math. Cover the topics you've discussed already so that you're refreshed for the new stuff. But here, like doing all this new stuff, and well, maybe I should start from here. The teacher grades us based on what we've shown we've known. So he'll give us what we've done, he'll give us the new stuff, and then he'll like grade us on whether we know it or not. He won't like have a final test where we go test on everything. He like grades it. He grades each topic separately, and then once you pass one, you've already passed it, which is atypical grading, but it's preferable because I don't have to worry about my grade as much. So the interesting thing here is that I missed one of the early topics, and then nowhere could I find where I could have gone to re-find the information for that topic, so I could never pass it again. It's just like, oh, you didn't get it, so now you can no longer get it, I guess. He was a pretty chill teacher though, so it was a fun class. Like that other class, which is just all participation. I mean, it's like, come on. You want me to participate for like almost an hour? It's a wall. Yes, testing is just the greatest invention of all kind. It is great because it only takes up so much time of your day, and you already know the stuff that's happening. However, would be preferred to learn new stuff instead of wasting my time making sure that I know the old stuff. So that way it's kind of very annoying. Direction. item. Of course, it's a coin. Why wouldn't it be a coin? Alright. And so another thing, actually, with that music thing, the class where you had to participate and stuff. So what we had to do was like every week we'd have a different assignment that we'd have to do. They were relatively similar each week. It's like you had to write like a whole essay on like a few different recordings you had to listen to. But you had to do this every week, so it's a long time. More essays in that class than I've had in any other class. So yeah. And it's like discuss what you liked about this music or whatever. And so not only were we discussing music in class, we were discussing music in our essays, talking about all the little details that we liked and didn't like about the music, which I found the essays to be better than actually needing to talk to them live in person, because, yes. But it is what it is. Let's drop that bomb. We got this super horn. And they've already thrown a blue shell. Alright. I mean, sometimes the music was good, but other times it was just like, what am I listening to? You'd have like Mozart, Beethoven, and then some guy you've never heard of screaming at the top of his lungs. I guess that's why I'm not to music history all too much. With lightning hands, blue shell, right on top of each other. Nice. I guess while we're on the topic of school, there is homerooms. So they decided to introduce something called homerooms, which is supposed to help like the freshmen or stuff, but having already been at school for quite some time, this doesn't really do much for us. It just kind of takes away your time from the actual classes, where you might actually learn something. So apparently, these things are like bring together the grade or whatever. 'Cause there's a lot of people in each grade, but I mean, it's like there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of people who you don't want to be friends with. So basically, just make friends with whoever's like in your classes instead of taking time out of the whole day to just go to this one rando extra class that no one wants to go to in the first place. Then they'll bring out like they won't know what to do with this time themselves. They'll bring out like coloring worksheets. Yeah, I don't want to do that. It's like crazy. That's crazy stuff. Quite a bit there. So it's like they want to have this nice social time between you and your peers, and they want to like have this extra time for when they need to do extra things during school time. But it's like they don't always have something to do during that time. So instead of not having it all the time, they have it all the time anyway. That's when it gets really interesting. I'll make you watch videos on how to properly behave. Because some people don't know how to behave, apparently. It's like, what are you at school for? I guess. That's gonna be it for today. Just did some random Mario Kart levels. And who knows? We might do this again next time. So, subscribe for more, or you'll end up with a teacher who wants you to discuss in class. Bye.